Yeah, Laura, instead of actually doing something to improve the economy or addressing inflation, they're trying to spin us and lie to the American people and try to make it sound like somehow inflation is good for American families when it's going to take more than that kind of spin to convince anybody in America that they're better off today than what they were a year ago. But should we be surprised that their friends, that the White House, Joe Biden's friends in the media are going to bat and lying to the American people when they put a 5-year payroll tax cut in the Build Back Better bill for so-called journalists? So they've already bought them off. Now they're holding secret meetings with them to spin Americans and lie to them. Nobody's surprised by this.
Now, at the same time that they're out trying to spin the economy, they were also spinning that Washington Post writer hack, Dana Milbank. He claimed in a big, ballyhooed column that the media is treating Biden worse than they treated Trump. So right on cue, the media then gives him a platform to promote that inanity. Watch.
Here's Biden's chief of staff, Ron Klain, suggesting that we all should read this Washington Post story. It is by Dana Milbank.
There's a real problem when we're being just as adversarial because a guy didn't pass a bill as we are when a guy is trying to overthrow democracy.
We're in a whole different game here. It's not Democrats against Republicans. It's small d Democrats against authoritarians. I think we need to take a stand.
Authoritarian? What are they even talking about, Congressman Banks? Authoritarians? Who's that?
It's
certainly not Xi. He's not talking about President Xi of China. That's who he's not talking about.
That's not who he's talking about at all. This is one of the most laughable things I've heard in a year so far of the Biden presidency. Their friends in the media are always going to go to bat for them, and this is another example of why. This is the kind of stuff that happens in Russia and China, where the media is controlled by the state, controlled by the powers and the influence that run the government. So they bought them off again, a 5-year payroll tax cut in the Build Back Better bill for the media. I mean, this is absurd. Nobody's buying it. Everyone's laughing at claims like this. Everyone knows that it's not true.
And Congressman Banks.